and welcome back to the Bad Bitch Academy. My name is Amber, and on today's video, I am talking all about how to manifest your soulmate. I'm Amber, and on this channel, I talk all things bad bitchery, from relationships, sex, money, mindset, fashion, personal growth, and everything in between. So if that is your thing, go ahead and hit that subscribe button and turn your notifications on so that you can keep up with all of my upcoming videos. Now on today's video, I am talking all about how to manifest your soulmate. Now I know for a lot of bad bitches, we are craving that dream relationship and we fucking deserve it. But when it comes to actually finding that partner, maybe you're struggling, maybe you're having a hard time, maybe you keep attracting the same type of guys who don't value you, don't make you a priority, and who just aren't at the caliber of the kind of partner that you want in your life. So if you notice that that is kind of where you are, and in the relationship dating department, it's been a bit of an uphill battle, then this video is going to be very helpful for you because I'm going to teach you exactly how to manifest your soulmate. It has been so powerful. I did it myself and I manifested my husband. I've helped my clients manifest their relationships. Even one of my clients, we had a session all about her dream soulmate, and 2 weeks later she found the guy and they are still going strong. They're so happy and it just fills me up so much. And I want you to also have that dream relationship. So that's why I'm making this video, and let's go ahead and just jump right in. Now, in order to manifest your soulmate, the first thing is like, you need to know what you actually want in a partner. And if you haven't taken the time to really think about it, then it makes sense why you might be attracting the same kind of guys. If you watch videos on my channel, you'll see that I talk a lot about intention. So when we can be intentional and know what we want, it is going to make our life easier. So when it comes to getting clear on like what you want your soulmate to be like, a couple of things that you can start to think and start to ask yourself are, how do you want this person to treat you, right? What is this dream relationship look like? What is this guy like or this woman like? Who is your dream partner? Do they care a lot? Do they care a lot about sustainability or helping the planet? Is it really important for you for them to be vegan or to have certain beliefs? Do you really feel like you need someone who has their shit together and can provide for you? And not in like a gold digger type of way, but in a way of like, look, I'm a bad bitch, I can handle my own shit, and I need my man to be able to handle his shit too. Maybe it's really important for you to have someone who has their own place, or maybe doesn't have any children with any other women or men, right? So as you start to get clear on like, what is this person like? You can start to ask yourself like, what is their mindset? Are they very positive, optimistic, happy people? Do they know how to overcome challenges? Maybe your dream soulmate partner knows how the fuck to communicate and talk about their feelings and what is important to them. And maybe they know how to listen and how to really make you feel like you are important and that you are a priority. So as you kind of go through this process and start to think about, what is this person for me? You are going to have so much awareness and you're going to start to see so many different signs. When you meet a new guy, you're going to think, does he check off all of my boxes? And when you're doing this, I like to kind of have like a non-negotiable versus like a negotiable list. And what I mean by that is like, here are like the things that like he has to have these things. That can be like, they've got to have a nice job, or they don't have any kids with anyone else, or whatever it is for you. Like, what are those like, this is a have to be for me? Versus things of like, ooh, this would be fun, that would be sexy. So like having a partner who looks a certain way, maybe you like really tall people or really short ones, or any other qualities, like maybe you say that you want someone who is vegan and who eats a plant-based diet, But, if you did fall in love with someone who wasn't, you would still be able to make it work, right? So knowing what things are like a non-negotiable and which things can maybe slide, but things that you really want this dream partner to have, is also going to help you just to get clear on who this person is. And also, you have to get clear on what kind of partner does your person want. And this one is where I feel a lot of people kind of forget to look at. So let's say that you are manifesting a partner who is making 6 figures a year, they have their shit together, they're living in a really nice apartment, they've got a nice car, and they're just in general doing pretty good in their life. So when thinking about, okay, what is that person's soulmate like? Are they going to want someone who doesn't have a job, doesn't have ambitions, doesn't leave the house looking nice, just goes out in sweatpants and a messy bun 24/7? Like, what kind of person does your dream partner want? Because we cannot expect like the highest caliber of person to not have their own standards. And I don't want you to like change yourself for what this person might want, but really what I'm saying is, how can you really show up as your best self so that when your dream soulmate meets you, he or she knows, oh my God, this person checks off all of my boxes. Because it's a two-way street. Like, you want to have this amazing person, and that amazing person also has an idea of who they want to be as well. So it's really important just to work on yourself. And you have to be ready for this dream relationship. So as you're clear on who you want, you're working on who you need to become, now it's really time to do the healing and to do the inner work. Think about, why did my past relationships not work? And if you're gonna just blame the other person, oh, this person was like this and that person was like that, you're not really looking in the mirror and saying, okay, what did I do wrong in this relationship? Or how can I do better for next time? So really reflecting on, why did my other relationships not work? Right? What kind of red flags did I see in them that I chose to let slide? Or maybe I was kind of an asshole, or maybe I was a bit too clingy or jealous or not trusting, and really looking and taking like self-responsibility of, what could I do better in my next relationship? Because if we don't take the time to really learn from the past, we are going to keep making the same mistakes over and over and over again. And I want you to be honest with yourself about what you really want. I was talking to a friend, and he was saying how, he keeps finding these trashy girls, nothing ever works out, and then a few sentences later he was like, yeah, but like, I don't want anything serious. And I was like, bro, you're telling me that you keep finding girls who, are trashy, things never work out, but at the same time, you're saying that you don't want anything serious. From what you're saying, you're actually getting exactly what you want. Your little flings or whatever, that's nothing serious. And I'm like, do you really not want anything serious? And it was so funny because he was like, no, honestly, yes, I would like a good relationship, but like, I don't need it. It's not a priority. And I literally looked at him and I was like, okay, do you need weed? Do you need to smoke marijuana? No. But do you want it? Yes. So you have to be honest with yourself of like, what do you want? Do you actually want a serious relationship? Do you want a marriage? Do you want an open relationship? Do you want just a fling? Like, being super honest with yourself about what you want, and really watching your language about how you talk about things. This is also very important. Like, if you're always talking about how much men suck, how they can't be trusted, you're watching reality TV shows where all the people do is just cheat on each other and have drama and fight, you are going to start creating a reality in your mind that like, men suck, they always cheat, they can't be trusted, it's so hard to find a good relationship, once you're married, your sex life is over. Like, what are you consuming? What are you believing about these dream relationships? It's really, really important to just keep that in mind and to bring your awareness of like, okay, what do I feel about this? Because if you feel that all men are trash, you're going to keep you're gonna keep attracting more trash into your life. So it's really key to start to change your mindset and like change your views around things. And to do that, like be very mindful of what you're watching on TV, the kind of music you're listening to, the kind of people that you're using as examples, and see like, do these things help me create a reality which is getting me to what I want, which is this soulmate relationship. Also, it's really important to listen to the red flags. Listen to them, see them, notice them, and really trust your intuition. If you can feel in the beginning, like the first, let's say 2 months, if you can feel like, I don't know, this doesn't feel quite right, or like, that was kind of a red flag, I don't know about that. My biggest advice for you is to leave the situation immediately. And first, maybe you might want to like discover what are some red flags. I'm actually going to make a video all about red flags in relationships, so go ahead, I will link that up above. But really thinking like, okay, what are the big red flags for me? And as you see these red flags, run the fuck away. Get out of there. Because I see so many women who get into these relationships with guys and like they see the red flags in the beginning, but they choose to stick around and they end up trying to make it work for months and months or even for years. And it's like during those, let's say 2 years of trying to make it work with this guy, you could have already been out there finding your soulmate. He could have been with you in this time, but you were wasting your time on someone when you kind of knew that it wasn't working. So especially in the dating phase, or even when you've been together for a while, like, do you have these red flags? And if you do, you've got to know your worth and know when to step out of these relationships. Yes, breakups are hard, they fucking suck, but what is worse than a breakup? Staying in a shitty relationship and wasting your precious time. Like, I want you to get to a point where you are like so much more happy on your own than in a shitty relationship. Because when you're in that space, it's like, you know what? I am literally so good by myself. I don't have time for the drama, the bullshit, the jealousy, the fighting of this relationship, so I'm gonna back off and do my own thing. And there is so much power in knowing when and how to do that. And as you're in the process of like manifesting this person, make sure that you are having fun and focusing on you. I know it can feel like it sucks to be single, but let's say that you are manifesting like this soulmate relationship, you want to get married, you want this to be your forever person, then just know it. Then just know that this might be your only fucking time to be single for the rest of your life. And when you can kind of have this change of perspective, what can you start to enjoy as being single? What are some things that you can do that you might not be able to do when you're in a relationship? Maybe you want to solo travel or do some things on your own or just be free and meet people. So just have fun, appreciate where you are, enjoy being single, and always just make sure you're focusing on yourself. Because the thing is, you have to be happy and fulfilled on your own. It isn't anyone else's responsibility to make you happy, to make you feel loved, to make you feel safe, to make you feel secure. So if you're looking for these relationships and looking for, oh my God, I need this, who can give this to me? It's not fair for the other person, for one. And also, like, it is your responsibility to do that for yourself. Because going back to like, what does my dream person want? They want someone who is happy and who is good on their own. They don't want to be someone's savior. They don't want to have to fix your drama or have someone with just just unnecessary baggage. Like, they also don't have time for that. So how can you work on yourself and be your best version of yourself so that you are ready for this relationship? And once again, I know that being single can suck, it can be hard, but just trust in divine timing. You are on the perfect path right now. Everything is working out in your favor. The universe already fucking put in your order. It sent it, and it's just a matter of you being open and being ready to receive. So just trust that it is coming for you, and the more that you can work on yourself, the faster you are going to be in the right place in order to meet your soulmate. And also, so let's say that you're dating and you finally, maybe you found that person and you're getting to know each other. It's really important to really wear your heart on your sleeve. And a lot of people maybe don't agree with me on this, but I'm just gonna say it anyway, because if you are dating someone and like you're scared, oh my god, I might get hurt, this might not work out, they might break up with me, they might cheat on me, oh my god, all these things. And if you're only giving half of yourself, how are you really going to open yourself up to receive that person? Because you only get what you give in. So if you're putting half-ass energy into your relationships, they're only going to give you half-ass energy back. And you don't want that. So yes, you might get hurt. They might break your heart. It might not go the way that you want, but it's still so important to learn to give all of you, to really love 100%. Because there is so much of a better chance that as you can be open and give all of yourself, they are going to do the same too. And this is why it's so important to really listen to those red flags, right? Like when you're in the dating phase, pay close attention to the red flags, and if they're there, you gotta leave. Like, no more staying weeks and months with people if you know deep down that it's not working out. So that's gonna help you. Like, for when I was dating, like my kind of rule was like, I'm gonna give it 3 months, and in those 3 months, if I'm seeing red flags, if we're fighting for no reason, if there's a lot of drama or bullshit, or if this just doesn't feel right, like sometimes I'll just know, like, you're a nice guy, but like, this isn't gonna last. Like, you are not my soulmate. I don't want to marry you. I don't want to be with you forever. Then I would be like, oh shit, okay, I'm gonna end it now. And because I was able to kind of like date someone, leave, date someone, leave. For one, I'm learning so much in these relationships. Like, ooh, I don't like this kind of person. I definitely don't like those kind of personality traits. I actually need someone who is very open and who isn't jealous. Like all these things that I've learned from dating, then it's like, okay, I learned this, I'm not gonna make the same mistake for the next person. And as you just kind of learn and grow, then you're going to be able to see where the red flags are. And when you meet someone where you're like, oh shit, there aren't red flags, I actually really like you, you really treat me so well, then you can really start to give 100% in those relationships. And once you're dating these people, it's really important to be honest with your partner about what you want. Are you looking for something casual? Are you looking for a serious relationship? Do you want to be in a monogamous relationship or an open one? Do you maybe want children in the future? Like, the sooner we can have these conversations, then you can really see, okay, are they a match? Is this the right person for me? And if not, you step away and you try again. But by being open from the beginning, you are going to set yourself up on the right path. And I meet so many women who are like, oh, I met this guy, he said he only wants something casual, I said me too, but like, maybe I can convince him to want to be in a monogamous relationship with me. And every time I'm just like, that is not the way. It's not the way. He's being honest and telling you what you want, so you have got to be honest too. And if you're going to hope to sway someone, there is a huge chance that one, you are going to get fucking disappointed, and two, I want you to like be with the person who was like, holy shit, I will do anything for you. You want to be in a monogamous relationship? Fuck it, I'm canceling all my hoes because I want to be with you. And that's what you deserve. So be very open with your partners and with the people that you're dating about what you want. And if it's not in alignment, it's time for you to just step away. And then one more thing is, it's really important to look at your partner for who they really are, but not for who you want them to be. So listen to those red flags. See, how do they talk about their exes? Are all of their exes just horrible people and it was all their fault? They're bitches, they're this, they're that. Okay, interesting. Is it really all of your exes who were that bad? or maybe part of it is also you. Look at how they treat you. Look at how they are when they're with you. I remember I was dating this guy, and like when we were one-on-one together, he was so nice, he was amazing, he treated me so well. But when I was around his friends, he fucking treated me like trash. He didn't pay attention to me. Like, it was such a fucking 180, and I was like, nah, like this is not gonna work for me. So really see them for who they really are, not for who you want them to be. Not for their potential, not for, oh, they say they will do better, they say they're gonna change, they say they're working on it. Like, I wanna see the work done. I want the work done, and when it is, then I will consider it. So it really comes down to just knowing your worth, knowing what you want, and being very honest with yourself about what you want from this dream relationship, and at the same time, working on yourself, being your best version, and as you're dating, listening to red flags and putting your heart on your sleeve. So I hope this video was helpful. If you liked it, let me know in the comments. I'd love to know if any of these tips were helpful for you. And don't forget to subscribe to my channel. And while you wait for my next video, go ahead and watch some of the other amazing videos that I have on my channel. So thank you so much for watching, and I will see you in the next one.